Baston Anyo Tatlo. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Modern Arnis Forms Project. I'm your host, Datu Tim. Today's episode, Stick Form 3. But before we start today, please, as usual, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and smash that notification button to get any updates for more videos coming out. And with no further ado, it is now time for the Modern Arnis Forms Project. Okay, so this is the 6th episode of the Forms Project. We did the first 3 hand forms, and now this is the 3rd of the stick forms. We'll do the 4th one, and then we'll go back continuing on with the hand forms. Now, I'm only going to do this really one way. I'm going to do it the way the form should be done, and with the breakdown afterwards. Now, the form with no modification, the footwork is spot on. The only thing we got to make sure there's one point where you strike before you step, otherwise you jeopardize hitting yourself. So, with no further ado, Baston Anyo Tatlo. Baston Anyo Tatlo, stick form 3. Baston Anyo Tatlo, stick form 3. Okay, so I'm going to do this from 2 views. I'm going to do it facing this way, then I'll go the other way. So, right at the bat, we start off with our salutation, left foot in, right hand out, left hand on the heart. Back hand to the forehead. So first thing I'm doing, block check counter right here. I'm just doing a block check. You do a block check. I slide forward and strike or cut, depending on the tool. Step forward. The same here. This is the beginning of our 0-0 strike. This is not a thrust. This is a cut up. As we step around, swing all the way through, stepping back, swing. Now from here, I slice up first, then I do my 2 steps from there and here. Now, we do our salutation. You may have noticed, this is the last form. All this is Baston Anyo Tatlo, stick form 2, Anyo Tatlo, prefixed with a few extra moves. Now, based on where we're at, or how we move backwards, it's already set to clear the path for the weapon to travel. So I'm going to do it from this side. So from here, I do my salutation. Baston Anyo Tatlo, I block check counter, stepping back with my right, block check with my left. I slide forward, and look, the path is already cleared. Step forward, it does that again. This is hardwired in the form. I'm going to step around. I have to do an extra step to get there, swing around here. Step back, slice. Now, this is the only thing that's changed between the original way some people would step and cut simultaneously. Swing up first, clearing the path, and then do your 2 steps, 1, 2, and down. And that's Baston Anyo Tatlo from the side view. So remember, this is the 2nd stick form, prefixed with a few extra moves. Block check, and slide. And right from there, you step forward, and it's already where it needs to be. Okay, so we're going to do a little extra credit one. I'm going to do one with the katana. Now, you could do it a couple different ways. If you didn't have the scabbard, you just have the weapon out here, around and down. But we have the scabbard, so what I'm going to do is with the scabbard. So I've been asked to do demos for a lot of things. I've had people ask me to demo a katana, and I don't do katana. But with Filipino concepts, you can pretty much do any weapon you want. You just need to make sure you're applying the safety protocols to each weapon to what you do. All right, so the first thing I would do my salutation. I would do a generic one. Put my hand on the sword, the suba, the guard, my thumb's there. I push forward, because usually this is a friction scabbard has a little tight at the top, so you push it a little to free up the blade. I push forward. I step back and I block. I step back and I block this way. I slice forward around my head and down and pop. I do the same thing here. And on this one, I have an option that would be to flick off any debris, blood, or whatever. Push it in, pop. So I'm going to do that. Let's see, a little more at speed. I go like this. Anyo Tatlo. Now, let's say we do it with a blade, a different blade. A blade that's Filipino. After we're doing Filipino martial arts, I'm going to take my Talibong here. They may or may not have a scabbard. So if we're doing a demo, I want to keep my hand off the sharp edge. Go here. There's an Itak Anyo Tatlo. Itak being the blade. I go 1, 2, slice up here. Okay, and there's a couple versions you got for a little extra credit for how to do Baston Anyo Tatlo with other different tools. Okay, it's time to wrap up this episode. So we did Baston Anyo Tatlo from the side. I actually did it from each end, so you can see both sides there. And I did it with multiple weapons, so you can, maybe for some demo ideas and stuff like that. Now, if you like what you're seeing and you look for more information, check out our playlist, the Modern Arnis Minutes, which are Modern Arnis short lessons, as well as Datu's Corner, which is about more history and things. And then I did lockdown videos. It's just me working out on my own, little 30, 40-second shorts. Hopefully you find something inspiring there. From there, if you want more lessons, check out our Modern Arnis University. So we have our curriculum all the way up to black belt, on a digital format for streaming or download. You can get that through Vimeo. There's a link below on this, as well as joining us for classes. I do physical classes, group and or private, so you can come in during one of our normal classes and interact with our students virtually. Of course, we use Google Meet, and or you could do private lessons. And with the private lessons, if you're in the area, by all means, come on down. We'll do physical ones, but we can also do the virtual ones. And as well, as always, I'm continuing, even with the lockdown going on, I've been doing monthly virtual hybrid seminars, hybrid with people physically here as well as people attending virtually. So we're going to continue to do that. All right, so hopefully you found something you could learn from, or maybe inspired you from there. Now, thank you once again for tuning in to the Modern Arnis Forms Project. And as always, stay safe and stay sane.